So, there's this whole Ellen thing. Don't care. True, but I saw this tweet and it got me thinking. @remember_Sarah says, I think Ellen's personal brand was always niceness, not kindness. It's kind to expect accountability from people. It's nice to let them get away with whatever they want. And this deeply resonated with me because 1, I've never quite bought whatever it is that Ellen's selling. And 2, kindness is basically my personal brand, or at least I hope that's what my brand is. So it had me reflecting, what is the difference between niceness and kindness? And which am I living out in my daily life and creative brand, so to speak? Now, let's just start with a basic search on Google. Nice is pleasant, agreeable, satisfactory, a pleasant person in manner, good-natured, kind. Okay. Kindness is the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. I think we use these words interchangeably, and on the surface, they mean similar things. Like, part of the basic definition of nice is kind, but there is a pretty big difference between pleasant and agreeable niceness and generous and considerate kindness in practice. What's really happening is that you have external motivations for being nice. Oh, this is the nice thing to do, or this will make this person happy, or this will disrupt the status quo the least. Versus an internal motivation for being kind. Oh, this is the right thing to do. This will do the most good or benefit other people. So yeah, letting someone get away with whatever they want, or treating your celebrity guests really great while your low-paid employees not so great, that technically fits niceness. Niceness by itself can be a bit of a facade. You see a lot of nice personal brands on the internet. They are usually smiley and complimentary, but in a relatively superficial way. They're the ones that have carefully curated Instagram grids without ever suggesting that their life doesn't actually look like that pastel heaven. They're the ones who collaborate with people and somehow make their guests the butt of jokes or just generally uncomfortable on their show. I cringe every time I see one of those Ellen scares her guests compilations, or when Jimmy Fallon talks over one of his guests who's trying to tell a serious story because he's like making a joke out of something like really small that they said in passing. Now, this doesn't mean that these people have never done anything kind. If your personal brand is niceness, you're going to dip over into kind actions every now and then. But I think a true personal brand of kindness is about authenticity. It's choosing to do the kind thing or the right thing, even when it's hard. Like, let's think about my content over the years. I talk a lot about dating and relationships, and you guys ask me for advice. Say someone asks what to do if they like someone who has a boyfriend or girlfriend, and that person has actually started paying attention to them. Now, the nice thing might be to say, oh, see how it goes, don't give up yet, etc., etc. You know, like vague encouragement, and let them interpret it how they will. It's nice to not burst their bubble. But I think the kind thing would be more along the lines of, hey, this doesn't seem healthy. Even if they're paying attention to you now, they're still in a relationship, so get the heck out of that situation. Kind is not always nice. It's not always what everyone wants to hear. Though I currently strive to be more kind, especially in my brand, I have definitely fallen victim to the vague, la la la, I can't hear you, nice generalizations of giving advice. So, what do you think? What's the difference between nice and kind? Or can you think of an example of someone with a personal brand of either? Tell me down in the comments, plus remember to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you know the moment there's a new video. And as always, you can check me out over on Instagram for all the rest of your creative Caitlin content. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!